Before walking over here, I had already carved the David that you saw in Florence. The Pietà you saw yesterday in St. Peter's. Statue of Moses here in Rome. So Michelangelo was a sculptor first. So when he got this commission, he refused that. But you know what? On those days when a pope called, no way to escape it. And even a strong person Michelangelo had to accept the papal commission. But first time Michelangelo went through the chapel and gave a look at the ceiling, was supposed to paint, you know, he almost fainted. Why? Why? 6,000 square feet area.
Wow.
Upon a height of about 55 feet. It was a titanic job to be carried out. Finally, in the year 1508, Michelangelo accepted the job. And together to better see the ceiling, let's make two steps on the left over here. You got the ceiling over here. And you got in the very heart of it 9 pictures, 9 frescoes, showing you the main acts of the genesis, of the creation of the world. First one down here, God separating light from darkness. Second one, God creating the planetarian system, the sun and the moon back here, you see. Third one, God separating earth from waters. Here comes the creation of Adam. This is the most famous picture over the world. Our Lord, just by touching Adam's finger, he gave life to him. Next to the creation of Eve, Merib, of the sleeping Adam. Then the original scene in this departure from the heaven, here. Follows here the sacrifice of Noah, the universal flood, and the last one is the drunkenness of Noah. So 9 pictures showing you the main acts of the genesis, of the creation of the world. In the triangles all the way around, you got all the ancestor of Christ, from the house of David to the Virgin Mother. Now, it took Michelangelo 4 years, 4 years to do that. 1508, 1512, 4. As soon as he ended up, he left Rome, he went back to Florence. He was Florentine. Now, when he did this, he was on his 30s. Now, 25 years later, Michelangelo was already on his 60s. He was called again, here in Rome, here at the Vatican, here at the chapel. What? There was something missing. The creation of the chapel shows to you the whole Christian theology that you have. Upon the ceiling, the beginning, the genesis, the creation of the world. On the side walls, the bases, Old and New Testament. So it was the last judgment which was missing. So when Michelangelo was in his 60s, he was called again here at the Vatican to paint the Last Judgment picture, which occupies the whole altar wall. This is the papal altar in the chapel. That's the door along which you're going to enter, and there's the Last Judgment here as a decoration. Now make 2 steps on the right, you see better. Jesus is the ideal central point of the whole composition, scaring everybody, calling everybody to the Last Judgment. And he's going to condemn all the ones who have rejected his mission of redemption in the world. There's a huge rotation around Christ, as you can tell, made by his gesture. With the right hand, with the right arm, he's going to put the ones to the heaven. With the left hand, he's throwing the bad ones to the hell. See here the angels fighting against the damsel of God. All around Christ, all saints and martyrs, showing the symbol of their martyrdom. Next to Christ, he is the Virgin Mother. Down here, St. Lawrence. Next to San Bartholomew. Now, San Bartholomew, it is holding up his skin. It's been skinned alive in Rome 2,000 years ago. In the face, right here, in the face of San Bartholomew's skin, you can tell a Michelangelo self-portrait here. There's Michelangelo's face over here. You see? It's a way to sign up. How bizarre. Was a bizarre man, really. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I was almost forgetting. Here at the Vatican, there was a cardinal who couldn't stand Michelangelo at all. He was always complaining, always giving him a hard time. Michelangelo never said a word, but proud as he was, he took his revenge. How? You have it here in the corner. You have it here in the corner, in a bigger size down here. You see, there's a man, totally naked, with a snake all over the body. And the snake is beating the man's genitals. With the ears of a donkey. See here? Represented as the doorman of the hell. And guess what?
What's his name?
This is the cardinal over here. Can you believe that? Viaggio da Cesena. But now what happened? What happened? Old Saints' Day, in the year 1541, the chapel had been inaugurated. So the Pope in the middle, 100 cardinals around, all looking at the cardinal here, all laughing about it. The man here got livid, got furious, and stood to the point that he now Pope is too much. Such a commission Michelangelo at least to take my face off. And the Pope, on the other hand, loved Michelangelo very much. He said, well, Cardinal, what can I tell you? If Michelangelo puts you down the purgatory, you know, Pope, the cover of prayers could have helped you. But since Michelangelo puts you down the hell, you know, perfectly, Pope's got no power down there, so forget about it. So that's still over here. That's the Cardinal. That's the big job done by Michelangelo here at the Vatican in 2 different times. On his 30s, to paint the ceiling, on his 60s, to paint the Last Judgment picture. And it took him alone 40 years for the ceiling, 5 for the Last Judgment. So one man, better, one genius, 9 years to paint both of them. We could stay outside here a couple of days, talk about this, we don't say it all. Now, fellas and gentlemen, first of all, now we're going to go upstairs, we're going to make the galleries, to finally have the